Hello everyone, I hope that everyone is doing well. This is linguistics lecture for the third class students at the Department of English, Faculty of Education, University of Kufa. In today's lecture, I will be talking about the grammatical gender. It is important to distinguish between two types of gender: the biological gender, or it is called also the natural gender, and the grammatical gender. Whereas the natural gender is based on sex, whether it is male or female, the grammatical gender is based on the type of noun, masculine or feminine. Nouns are classified according to their gender class. The articles and adjectives take different forms to agree with the gender of the noun. There are two grammatical genders in Spanish, masculine and feminine, as can be seen in the diagram and illustrated by the expression el sol, the sun, which is the masculine, and the la luna, which means the moon, which is the feminine. We can see the different forms of the definite article there in Spanish, la and el. Both of them correspond to the differences in the gender class of the noun. The grammatical gender distinction is not based on sex distinction. For instance, the French noun le livre, which means the book, is grammatically masculine, but it does not mean that it is a biological male. So grammatical category of gender is useful in some languages as Latin, but may not be appropriate in English. This table is an analogy or comparison of the forms of the verb love in English and Latin. If we look at the forms of the verb in Latin, we can see they are different according to the categories of person and number. We can see amo, amas, amat, amamos, amatis, amant. They are not similar, they are all different in terms of the form. On the contrary, English verbs forms are mostly the same with no changes except one exception, which is the third person singular, she loves. All the verbs form are the same. Here it tells us that it is not necessarily that the Latin has the same description of the English language, so they can be different. Now you have a few questions to think about for the next lecture. What is the difference between grammatical gender and natural gender? With examples, show how gender distinction differ from one language to another. Thank you.